Hello everyone, and welcome back to KotOR2. What are you doing? What are you doing there?
Oh, Gario. I don't think he'll last much longer.
Well, maybe not. We'll find out. But first, I have to have a word with you, sir, about what these gentlemen just said. I feel that would be the best thing to do.
Something up?
Questions?
Alright, what did you want to know?
Okay, I met someone in Ashidar who says he knows you. Well, they were just over there, but yeah, okay. Let's see if they... I don't know how they recognize him behind that mask, but we'll let it go.
Yeah, that's a surprise. Did he say I owed him credits too?
See, he's very glib, very cool. The latter of which can be can sort of like be a attribute of a killer. Is that anything you want to tell me?
No, because you're asking about it. If I wanted to tell you anything, I would have come and told you. Anything else?
Maybe. I think I have a right to know about your past. If you got a problem, let's just settle it right now. Yeah, maybe I want to get this out the way. I think I will. We've been relatively patient with Atten. Several instances of him, you know, going into an in-shy fighting stance and stuff like that, where he's like, you know, we kind of know something else is up with you, and he's been stubbornly denying it, and I think that maybe she's getting a bit tired of it, and we're getting to this stage where she really needs to trust the people she's around, to a degree at least. She kind of realizes, Diana does, that she can't trust many or indeed anyone at all. I think I'm going to make a decision here as well. I don't think that if he doesn't, you know, if he reacts badly to this, I think I'm going to send him back to the ship. And I might even bring T3 along. Because I only trust T3. He's a droid. You know? And, you can trust droids, right? Well, most of them. So, or Beader. But maybe she'll want Beader back. Then again, that might be one or the other. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Because I need to, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say that she'll lose her patience with him. So yeah, if you've got a problem, let's settle it right now.
You know what? I helped you get off Paragus. If I hadn't been there, you wouldn't have even gotten off the administration level. I'm trying to help you. I don't know why I'm bothering.
Well, equally, you wouldn't have got off the station if I hadn't have been there. So, you know, we helped each other, I think you'll find. Because I'm the one who did the work and went into the mines and everything. I remember doing that. It was only an ends to a mean for both of us, really, in many ways. Why are you trying to protect me? I don't know whether this works, but it's the only one that pursues it, so I'm going to say it.
I don't know. I'm not sure I understand it half the time.
I want to know where you're, where you were before you arrived in Ashidar. I want to know stuff, dude.
You know what? Not once have I asked you about the Mandalorian Wars. Not once.
I heard about Duxon. Everyone has. I heard about Serico, and I sure as hell know about Malachor 5.
What makes you think you've got the right to interrogate me on anything? You've got plenty of lives to answer for. All you Jedi do.
My power gives me the right. If you got a question, then ask. I mean, yeah, if we're gonna do this, let's do this. Yeah, okay.
How did you even live with yourself after Malachor? Is that why you went back to the Jedi Council? Hoping they'd kill you?
Don't let it all out.
But Jedi don't kill, do they? At least not their prisoners. Maybe you were counting on it when you went back in chains. So you got off easy. You were exiled, brushed under the cargo ramp, another dirty little Jedi secret. I'll tell you, all those Jedi at Malachor, they deserved it. Every last one of them.
Yeah, now where's all this coming from, man?
Because Jedi lie, and they manipulate.
Yeah, that's why you keep saying it when I use
kindness they do.
Force persuade.
You can drag it out squirming into the light and see it for what it is. The galaxy doesn't need Jedi arrogance or Jedi hypocrisy anymore.
This is why the Sith were right. That's why I'm no longer a Jedi. The Jedi Garden is a piece. They're not subscribed. Or what do you mean? I don't know whether it's why I'm no longer a Jedi. What do you mean?
At least the Sith are honest about what they're killing for. The Jedi are pacifists, except in times of war. They're teachers, except when it comes to telling their students the truth. And when they save you, it's only so you can suffer more.
Alright, man. If you wish to die, keep talking. I've heard enough. You're wrong. That's not the way a Jedi. I don't know whether my characters really struck on the Jedi too much. Even though she was one and will probably maybe become one again. There's no way of saying, no, absolutely, you're totally right. So, you know, that's why I think the game itself, you will become a Jedi again type thing. Unless, I don't know. That's why I'm playing the game. So, I don't think I'm going to convince him otherwise. And I don't know whether I want to convince him otherwise. Because I don't think his beliefs about the Jedi matter too much. I want to know who he is. You know. Bad enough. But I don't know. I don't want that to end the conversation. So it's either... See, we can get into a fight with him, which I don't really want to do. We killed Atten today, yes. Alright, I've had enough.
Whatever, just leave me
Ah,
alone.
damn it.
I don't know why I'm wasting my time with you anyway.
Okay, there we go. I'd like to know your past, especially if we're traveling together. So maybe he'll say, well, I don't want to tell you my past, so I'm not traveling with you, bye. That's something I think me as a player would not particularly want. The character could be fine with.
Well, don't get too attached to me.
Oh.
I don't like it.
I don't think we've done one thing you've liked since we left Paragus.
Well, you haven't seen anything yet. I have this habit. I'm a deserter.
Ah!
That's what I do.
Okay, you served in the war. Which war are you talking? Well, he's not talking about. We said desert. It doesn't have to be military, doesn't it? Although, I guess it might be. Should be. Likely is. Did you turn away from the Jedi Civil War or the Mandalorian War? So we can either say you served in the war, which war are you talking about, or specifics. Let's just do the first one.
Served in both of them. Against the Mandalorians, before and after Revan, and again, when Revan declared war on the Jedi.
So you were a Sith, you were in the Republic, or just why? Because he doesn't say. Oh, why?
Because I followed orders. But it was more than that. You were there. You knew how easy it was to hate the Jedi who sat back in the Republic, evaluating the threat, and watched us die against the Mandalorians.
It's still there. I didn't know you served with the Republic.
I did, up until the Republic officers began to betray their oaths to the Republic and side with Revan, Admiral Kareth, Mon Halan, General Darrett, and all the rest.
Right after that final battle at Malachor, I was right there with the rest of the defectors, because it was the right thing to do.
So that whole choice you had about you weren't there, man, wouldn't have really washed with him. The Republic was weak. You were right to turn from them and the Jedi. I agree. The Republic did not deserve your loyalty not any longer. It was wrong. You answered war with war. I don't know what my character did though. This is a big thing with me, is that I'm not really sure what her actions were yet. Quite frankly.
The Mandalorians were slaughtering us by the millions. The millions. You were at Serico, when they turned the Starib cities into glass craters. At Duro, when Basilisk wardroids rained like meteors onto the orbiting cities. And when the Mandalorians set fire to the Zoxan plains on Ares III, the fires that still burn. Without the Jedi who turned on the Council, without you, the Republic would have lost the war. And we would all be Mandalorian slaves or corpses.
So that's why he's kind of... So you all become Sith. Now we're to start another war against the Republic and end more lives. You betrayed your oath. Well, I've kind of passed that one. The Republic deserved to be betrayed. And you knew where your true loyalties lay. Well, you all became Sith by extension, if you like, didn't you?
If that's what you want to call knowing when to fight and when to kill, then yes. But you can't really break down people into Sith and Jedi and expect everything to make sense. We were loyal to Revan. That was enough. He saved us.
You want to talk about it?
It's another story, and it's nothing I feel like talking about. I did a lot of things I'm not proud of, and I couldn't do it anymore.
Other questions, I think.
Alright.
Alright, what? Alright, how do you more? We might as well press this, you know. This kind of makes sense that we would pursue this. You know, we're getting there with him. We are certainly getting there. I'd like to hear more about what happened after the Mandalorian was.
It's another story.
Okay, so we could have said other things there, but they were probably inconsequential, but you never know. Okay, never mind. Let's see what this results in. Absolutely nothing. Except knowledge of Aten. But I thought I might gain or lose some influence, or... Well, you can stay. You can stay, dude. Let's head up. Are we going up here, or are we going to wander around this main area first? Well, yeah, main area first. Main area first. Hello?
Greetings. Are you the spacer we were told about?
What if I am?
You're the one. Good. My family and I are anxious to leave, and I have the payment for you. 500 credits.
No. I think you have the wrong person. See, this isn't what you do.
Oh. We were expecting one of the pilots from the docks sometime soon to come and get us off Nar Shaddaa. He's late. I don't know where he is.
Could have been killed on the way here. It's a rough place. It could have been. It could be the guy who wants to land where my ship is. See, this is the whole thing, you know. Obviously a nice little side quest to do, but Korea's taught us twice. You know, if you help, you can end up increasing suffering and such. I don't think this is one of those lessons, obviously, but maybe he was killed.
I hope not, but you may be right.
Okay, now we have no choice. Might be able to track him down for you.
Thank you. To be honest, I don't even know his name. Some guy named KotOR2 said he had a pilot friend who would take us for 500 credits.
How much did KotOR2 charge you for this information? Yeah, maybe he was just lying completely.
50 credits? Why?
He could have scammed you, man.
I was afraid of that. I knew I shouldn't have trusted him.
Yeah, maybe. So this is where I say I can't help right now. 50 credits, I can find a spacer for you. Or I try and find someone for you. But then this is just helping people that don't, you know, that, well, they do need to be helped. But at the same time, perhaps Ayanna feels that if she was duped once, she could be duped again. But I'm not gonna be the person who does that. But, you know, if she gets off this place, she might not find it any better elsewhere. Hello, sir. How are you doing? Do you like the side of my face? I don't particularly like you liking it. Okay. I got a journal entry anyway. So yeah, Karina is looking for a spacer on Nar Shaddaa. Okay. So I guess a spacer is kind of like a bus driver. Right?
Another refugee? I'm sad to see another join our ranks. I lost my husband Lutra long ago in the Jedi Civil War.
I'm sorry, I'll be going now. Alright, what happens? We're getting to know people, we're getting to feel our surroundings and such. The more we talk to people, the more we'll learn. So, what happened?
When Telos was bombarded by the Sith, some of us were able to escape on in-system shuttles. We floated in orbit for weeks before we were picked up by Republic capital ships.
Why did the Sith let the shuttle survive?
I think the Sith wanted witnesses to what happened to Telos. And I've been drifting from planet to planet ever since, only to end up here with nowhere left to go.
So you're doing exactly what the Sith wants. Yeah, you see, you're just drifting. These people are all kind of drifting, all lost. They're driftwood. I may well feel that they have to help themselves, especially with the lessons from Kriya that we've had in the past couple of episodes. So how are you going now? Now I know at this point I'm kind of turning down side quests and such. I did get a comment quite a ways back, and it might, you know, like maybe 10 episodes ago. But recently, in real time, if you like, that did question, or did say, you know, while I appreciate your role playing, I hope you don't miss too much of the game. And this is the same thing with Dragon Age as well. When I played Dragon Age, I missed quite a lot of the content because it didn't suit my character. The reason being is that I can always go back and play Dragon Age again. But with my blind role plays, I like to stay in character, and while it does limit what's in them in terms of quests and such, I hope it does provide a unique experience for you guys to watch, in terms that you're seeing it played blind by someone and role playing. And I don't think many people do that, honestly. And I think I'm sure you'll get many plays of this on YouTube and elsewhere where you'll get everyone doing all the quests and stuff, but I try to make something do a little different. So my character is not helping the refugees, basically. She feels that they need to help themselves, and she's not out to solve the galaxy's problems. Unless it's worth it, basically, in terms of, well, largely for personal gain, in terms of primarily information and such, and getting where she needs to go. But yeah, if the price is right, then sure. The price is very, very, very much secondary, though. Anyway, hi, Husef.
Welcome, traveler. My name's Husef. I try to look out for the other refugees. I see you're a stranger here. Watch your step and keep to the camp.
Why is that? No one tells me where I can walk. Why is that?
You've got the Serico refugees over on the skyward side. They're veterans from the Serico campaign and don't take kind to strangers. And on the inner side, you've got the Overseer and his exchange. They've been pushing us refugees pretty hard lately.
No. What does the exchange do to refugees?
Occasionally, their thugs kidnap people and sell them into slavery with the Hutts. They've also hemmed us in. We used to live all throughout this area, but they've crammed us all in here now.
You're all doomed. You should just give in to the exchange. Why would I say this? I mean, what good would it do? Why would the exchange even care about refugees? Do the Serico ever bother you? How do the Serico and the exchange get along? This is interesting. Maybe I can use one against the other.
Those two have a truce. Neither side wants to mess with the other.
Do the Serico ever bother you?
Only if we enter their territory. It makes things a little tight here in the camp. Not much room to move.
And what do the exchange want with you guys?
Occasionally, their thugs kidnap people and sell them into slavery with the Hutts. They've also hemmed us in.
You know they're treating you like cattle, right?
This area, but they've crammed us all in here now.
And why would they even care? Oh, is that the same thing?
They're trying to break our spirit so that we'll become slave workers for the Hutts.
This may be an opportunity for us. If we can make life miserable enough for the refugees, they will capitulate. The exchange will be a valuable ally to us.
Interesting. If we can make life miserable enough for the refugees, the exchange will, the exchange will be a valuable. I thought the exchange was trying to kill us, though. I mean, I get that, because I would never harm innocents to serve my own ends. I don't know if I actively want to go and try and make it worse for them. But this is what it's going to come down to, isn't it? It's either going to be helping them, or... Oh, okay, we're having a little wander here, fair enough. Oh, we're going to walk back. Yeah, it's going to come down to either helping the refugees, or helping the exchange with the refugee problem, which of course is light side and dark side. I am going to consider your suggestion, and we'll see where we go.
Realize its wisdom.
Indeed.
Is there anything else you'd like to know?
I like how you just said that in front of him as well. Alright, that doesn't make sense. Aren't they strong enough to force you onto slavery? Yes, that is, if you're that weak, then why don't they just do it, basically?
You might be right, but I can't imagine why else they'd be coming down on us.
Do you think I can help? I'll be going now.
Good luck to you.
This is an interesting little situation we got here. Convincing either or both groups to give the refugees more space would help them greatly. But how? Oops.
Oh, hello again.
But how would that help my character? We'll have to go and see the exchange and all the other ones. I suppose I should really speak to these guys.
The exchange's thugs are always demanding toll and tribute, and we don't have much more to give.
I think that's the idea, man. Alright, and then we're back at the start. Oh, look at this area. What's this? So there's the commons, yeah. Alright, let's go over here. My character's a bit undecided about what's going on here, really. A little bit, and you're all just all hemmed into these cargo bay things. Hello, Nadar.
Are you one of Sakwesh's men? Did you take my daughter?
No. I didn't take your daughter.
Don't you work with Sakwesh? He took my daughter, Adana, to sell to the huts. All because I told him I could not pay his tribute.
By weakness, you leave yourself vulnerable. Oof, but you should pay the tribute.
But I don't have it. I owe 600 credits.
If you want to protect her, you should tell Asagras to sell you along with her. Then you can both be slaves for the huts. Yay! You know, the little bikini thing and collars and everything. It's. I don't even. Oh, how can I help you get her back? Not my problem. I'll be going.
Yes. I suppose that is one way we can stay together. Oh, this is terrible. This is so terrible. But I must be with Adana.
Thought so. We got 1,000 experience points. Got to be a dark side points for that, as I would expect. Journal entry added. And that'll be a mission complete, won't it? So. Ooh. I don't think that's really going to make too much difference. Now, I'm aware that some of these choices I'm starting to make might raise people's eyebrows a little bit. Raise people's eyebrows. There we go. Well, maybe Korea. Her advice is, Korea's advice is kind of getting to her, and she's not really into helping everyone she meets anymore. Even if she even was. Information, 20 credits? Sure. Why not? Little scout into the exchange camp. There's a killing to be made.
Ta come tak, blaia justing, miki gon go beaste. Kun grabila king no mulara kichi kuta grasa kisha.
Thanks.
Unta chiwit.
Alright, well that's a little thing to know. Our only area to go, it seems, is this way. So let's do so. And I can always come back and do these quests later if you like. If I decide to. I haven't turned any down. Still getting the measure of this place, but rather than sort of running in and accepting every quest that comes at me, which is just the way you play these games, isn't it? I'm just going to be a little more obtuse, maybe the word is. Huh. So a couple of thugs and stuff, and they've made a mess. They've wrecked this. I assume it deserved wrecking. Hello. So okay, there's definitely the exchange bit, and this is probably what they were talking about with the goods. I've kind of blooded in on the exchange here, but no one's really minding it, so... What good is thugs if they don't challenge a stranger, a heavily armed stranger, wandering around their little compound? Where's thugs ever? They're thugs though, they're not guards, are they? Ooh. Different. Alright, so what we got here? We got a thug, and we got a thug. Okay. Ah! Hello, Sequish. No, thank you. Don't think I despise you any less. Fair enough. Well, I'm glad I amuse. Alright, so who are you? Voice the exchange. I respect, yada 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 yada. Stop pressuring the refugees or we're forced to kill you. Nicholas, you go, oh sorry, right, absolutely, I'll do that. So why do you dislike humans so much? Okay, so why are you pressuring the refugees? I don't know, are there other matters to discuss? Why is the exchange pressuring the refugees? Why is the exchange pressuring the refugees? Alright. I'm not going to say this yet. I'm going to have a word with the other group. I found these guys. Hopefully it's on the map. A fitness package. What are you saying, man? Does my bum look big in this? Does it? Oh my god, you're right. I'll cover it up with my hands. Fitness package. Fitness package. Fitness package. Fitness package. Okay, got that. Constitution and strength. But it's an implant, so not many people can use that. Constitution and strength. Not really something that Ayana needs. I'm not even sure whether she can equip it. Yeah, I don't think anybody can. We got levels up here to do. Alright, well, I might give you an extra point of strength. Why not? Don't really going to do you any harm, is it? Oh, yes. Now, I did get messages that maybe she's already immune to stun, fear, and horror. But I don't know how to check that, honestly. I have no idea where that might be. Here? Let's see. Runs training is stealth. Okay. Dexterity or strength. Force sensitive. 40 points of that. Jedi sense. Sense incoming attack, that's a bit vague. Focus and such, and defense, and then we're getting into the combat. So powers, perhaps? No. Mind trick, force push, fear, and horror, and stasis and such. Force deflection, force camouflage. So here's where this is at least. Attack modifier, defense versus current target -3. Right, okay, so it defends against all the other people you're fighting, but not against the person you're fighting. But the idea is that you'll kill them quickly, so they won't actually matter too much. Energy resistance. Aha! Okay, let's see. Nope, this is just a buff. So how would I even... it doesn't say anywhere that she is, so I'm probably going to keep... that one on her. Before we leave, let's really quick do some leveling up, because it's kind of important. So attributes. Ooh, this is an interesting one. So dexterity will make her hit more in combat. Constitution will let her have more hit points and such. Skills of force power. I know her wisdom's like pretty badass already, but it seems to be where she's going with it. Yeah, I'm going to go with wisdom. Let's increase that. Lead skills. Doesn't matter too much. Oh, hang on. Okay. Master Force Focus. +4 to difficulty class for all saving throws against the force powers that they have. Excellent stuff. And here we have Julie. So, mastered the use of a single one-handed weapon gain +3 attack, +3 defense. So that can really offset this that stance that you can use as well. Plenty of options here, but I don't want to really go with the blasters and stuff. Well, lightsaber could be useful when we get it, but doesn't really make sense. You should have it now. Then we've also got a regenerating thing, which is quite nice. Computer use, demolitions, security, finesse with lightsabers. Oh, so dexterity or strength there. Mobility. No, let's go with this one. This makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Okay, I got force channel. Okay. So let's scroll down and see if we can get insanity, which honestly I think I might. I don't even look at anything else too much. So redirection is what Ayana has, but she sort of stays at the back quite a bit, so I'd imagine she would get hit by blasters a bit more. That makes sense. So insanity power can greatly confuse an enemy force, inflame paranoia, and doubt. Enemies within a 10-meter radius must make a saving throw, basically. Or cower in terror for 18 seconds. It's quite a long time. Get it. Oh, we've got another one anyway, so I could get force deflection. I could get night speed, but I think Ayana has that. Force shield. Temporary +4 defense. Or improved heal. Which is, yeah, let's get 2 healers on the go. Okay, and then accept that. Hello, and then finally you, sir. An attribute, dexterity all the way, and then, you know, it's +4. And you're a ranged combatant, so that makes perfect sense to me. Your skills are these, so that's what we'll keep doing. Can even add a lot more into awareness. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Okay, and accept that. Wonderful. Okay, guys, so quite a bit of chatting in that one done. A couple of levelings up, obviously, and we mentioned Sequish. We also met a lot of refugees who obviously needed stuff in general, but Ayana was hesitant to help them. Interesting. Alright, I shall see you for next video. Thank you very much for watching. Really enjoy your comments and your company. You guys are great, and I shall see you soon. Till then, take care of yourselves, and toodaloo.